Hi everybody, this is Montezuma, and welcome back to another episode of the Binding of Isaac Ironman Challenge. Today is a good day because we are officially over the hump that is the Lost. We beat the Lost last episode, so I'm so relieved to be done with that. We are on Lilith today, and it has been a long time since I have touched this character, and so I don't want to underestimate the difficulty of this character. I know we do start with, obviously we can't shoot ourselves, and we start with Incubus. One thing I've been curious about, though, is normally Incubus, even though it shows we have 3.5 damage, normally Incubus, I think, shoots like 75% of your damage or something like that. So I'm curious if Lilith's Incubus is a special case where it actually does 100% of our damage, or if that is not how this works. So I'm not quite sure about that. Yeah, we're going to have to be really careful here because I don't want to underestimate it. It also has been about a week since I've last recorded an episode, so I am a little bit more on the rusty side. I did play a round. Oh, we get a lucky soul heart right off the bat. I did play a round on my other profile, just a challenge run right before I played this to de-rust a little bit. So hopefully that will help. But yeah, after the Lost, I had pre-recorded a lot of videos. Uh-oh. Jeez, okay. And ending with the Lost because I wanted to make sure I was like at max preparedness for the Lost. So yeah, I had a bunch in the backlog, so I didn't really need to play for a few days here. So one thing I'm slightly worried about is just getting confused in my mind about where I'm shooting from is not where my hitbox is. So I will have to be a little bit, yeah, cautious about that. That was dumb of me. Luckily, this soul heart we found right off the bat in the first room gives us a little bit more coverage than we would normally have. Granted, I don't want to take, any damage at all, preferably. Also, this is an XL floor, so we are going to be getting, probably because of our black hearts, a devil deal right off the bat. So depending on our HP situation, we will more than likely wait and try to go angel deal, unless something changes about our health before then. An early Steam sale would be amazing. I also just realized I did not know that Lilith starts with car battery. Oh wait, or is that because of... Did we get Eden's Blessing on the previous run? I think we did, because there's no way Lilith just starts with car battery. That's actually huge, though. That means it's going to double all of our familiars twice, meaning we are going, if we use this once, we're going to get four incubuses. So that's actually crazy. So if we could get some sort of like synergy with battery items where we could use, this box more frequently, that's pretty much like an instant win. Like if we get the battery trinket and the 9 volt or whatever, so we could use this box every room. Like, honestly, with these stats, we probably already would just, like, straight up win. So I guess that's what we will be on the lookout for. And one thing I remember about Lilith is playing defensively is quite easy because you can just kind of, like, if you're letting enemies come to you, you can shoot them. But if you're trying to shoot offensively, you effectively have a lot less range because you have to walk in front of where you're shooting. So yeah, it might be tricky if we have to like chase someone down. Or at least I just need to be real careful if that happens. Okay. I guess I'll hold the pill for now. We still haven't found either of our item rooms. I almost was thinking that we weren't going to get item rooms because, like I said, I was just playing a challenge run on my other profile. And a lot of the challenges just don't have item rooms at all. Okay. You know what? Do I want to do this? I'm gonna do this because it's the first floor, so both of our item rooms should be accessible for free. Oh, there's a sticky nickel there. Okay, you know what? Then I am gonna put a bomb here so we can blow up the nickel and get a key back. Alright, not too bad. There's our first item room. So I'm excited to see what we're going to get here. Whoa. And I'm the type of player that when I'm faced with an active item like this, I'm like scared to use it in just regular rooms because I want to make sure I have a charge for the boss. When in reality, I should be using it a little more freely, I think. Ooh, okay. Do we want this? I think we wait for now. Because that could be really good. There's just an obvious huge downside, which is our range tanks. I didn't know it lowers your range multiplier even. That's kind of crazy. But I mean, if we could get any sort of range up, then yes, I will take it. Let's just see what's in this other one. Blood Puppy. Psh. I mean, that's kind of sucks. But at the same time, we'd be quadrupling it with our box. I cannot believe we got car battery, by the way, from this Eden's Blessing. That's like a actually like godsend level Eden's Blessing item for this character. You know what? Sure. So do I want Blood Puppy? Because I'm scared. I'm just imagining a scenario in my mind where we take Blood Puppy, quadruple it, and then they all turn hostile, and then we like have a quadruple hostile Blood Puppy in our face everywhere. So I just don't know if I can reasonably take him, which sucks because I don't even know if I'm going to take this. I think I am going to take this probably no matter what. It just kind of sucks. I mean, range ups are pretty common from the boss, so you know what? That's fine. Ooh, I actually do want that battery, though. If we could get a bomb. Although the floor is already cleared, so that sucks. What was in the shop again? If there is a bomb, I wouldn't mind that battery. If nothing else, just like after we use our thing on the boss. Okay, yeah. Although Steam sale, I forgot about that. I don't know. Let's go fight the boss first. Let's see this quadruple thing in action. Is it going to quadruple it, or is it only going to triple it? I actually don't know. If you use the box again, theoretically, does it reduplicate it, or does it only add another single layer? I guess we will find out. Oh, it does only do 3. Okay, still good. Still amazing, actually. Just not as amazing as I thought. Alright, down goes Pin. There is a... I forget we have 2 bosses. There's an HP up. Okay, so there's 1 point towards going into a devil deal, maybe. I do want another charge, though, for our second boss, so I am going to go do that. Well, in that case, if we're going to take the double battery just to use it immediately on the boss anyways, I actually don't think it's worth it to buy that double battery, and instead I think we take this battery and then just buy the bomb and save it. You know, we could also do this and try to get 15 cents. I mean, there's almost a guaranteed 5, which would put us at 7, and then we need 7 more from there. I think we are going to do this, actually. Surely that's 15, right? Barely. Okay. So, there's also a debate to take Deep Pockets, because that will give us a lot of money anyways. But I think we're going to do Steam Sale. Okay. Things are looking alright. Let's go fight the second boss. Unless I get another HP up, though, I probably am going to go Angel Deal, I think, still. Because I do want to make sure that we are okay on health. Okay, it's going to be Ragman. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, especially with our range, I don't want to get too close here with these homing shots that he fires. But I kind of have to with my number 1 that I took. Whoa, my gosh, we've had so many close calls with these homing tears. Nice, there he goes. And there's a range up, so that's perfect. Okay, we didn't get an HP up, but we got a black heart. So, do I go in here? there is a lot of buddy potential in Devil Deals, like Demon Baby, even just Ghost Baby, Sister Maggie, Brother Bobby, that type of stuff. So I think because of that, Rotten Baby even, I think that is incentive enough to go in here. Ooh, yeah, like that. That's a really good buddy. So, and luckily our range is, it's not quite how good it was at the start of the run, but it is near where we started. And yeah, we have to take him. This is like the dream combo here. The damage booster. So, yeah, especially if we get 2 of these, we're pretty much going to be covering the entire room in like an aura. So I'm curious if we have 2 of them, if you're in between like the intersection of both of their auras, if you get double boosted or not. But I'm sure we'll find that out sooner than later. So we're off to a good start here, and yeah, I would love Bookworm as well. So let's see if we can't get in there. More than likely, I'm going to be keeping this box ultimately, though, because the car battery synergy is so good. Although, there's an argument to be made that there's certain book synergies that would benefit even more from car battery, such as some sort of like Soul Heart book or something. And we are low on HP right now, so... okay, we get a bunch of nothing so far. I would love to get in there with 2 bombs and get all those keys, but... I simply cannot yet. Oh, I forget that the aura just straight up damages enemies as well, so... That is awesome. There may be a secret room in between the curse room and the library, which would be super helpful if it was. Assuming we get a bomb or 2. And the one thing I need to be careful about with... I am going to use this in here. The one thing I'm going to need to be careful about eventually is... I don't want these succubuses to insta-kill... I guess let's test it out. Okay, it does stack the damage. That's cool. I don't want them to like insta-kill a explosive enemy at some point, right when we walk into a room, and then just I end up taking damage from that. So that is one thing I'm wary of. Which I'm sure at some point during this run it'll happen. So hopefully we can get HP built up enough before we get hit by something like that. Holy cow. Okay. Oh, yeah. This dude is, yeah, super good. Why does it feel like he's doing so much damage right now? We definitely want to go... Where do we want to go? I'm almost tempted to go to the library versus the... store versus the item room even. But we will, we'll explore the rest of the floor first, just to see what else we get. Because who knows, maybe we'll get another key. Okay. There's, now it's looking like the secret room is there. I guess I will double check. I wasn't paying attention to what this room looked like. So there could be a secret room down there. It just looks and feels like it's right here now. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? Of course it was the champion of all things. Oh boy. Alright. We're off to a little bit of a sketchy start now because of that stupid, champion. Alright. Big decision to make here. Where do we go? Honestly, I think it's more likely to help to benefit our health situation to go for the library. Plus we get planetarium chance. Of course, it's the one with the spike. Oh no. And we don't have a flying book either. Well, I mean, we can go here immediately. That would take us down to half a heart if we touch this. But it will give us... But it will give us 2 soul hearts immediately. Oh gosh. What do we do? plus 2 soul hearts every single time. I mean, that's so good. Ugh. I mean, it's just so scary having to touch the spike just to take it. Mom's box is, or whatever this box thing we have is basically our damage source at the moment, though. But even with one succubus, I feel like that's good enough that the health is almost more valuable at this point. This is tough. I think we have to go with the 2 soul hearts, right? I just gotta be quick. I have to do this. Oh, man. Oh, it only took away the half heart. I thought it was gonna do the other half heart as well. Okay, we use this immediately. Unfortunately, we are basically bound to get, what's it called? The horseman item. The cube of meat or the ball of bandages. But that's okay. So, is this it? Do we want to touch 2 more of these books? Let's fight the boss first, because I would love Bookworm. But, obviously there's spikes there, so... Let's, also, how do we have 76% chance already for Devil Deal? Does something about this character boost Devil Deal chance? Let's go over here, though. And depending on our health situation after the boss, we will maybe go back and get Bookworm at the expense of 2 hearts. Although that would suck. So let's just see. And yep, there's the cube of meat right on schedule. Or ball of bandages, we'll see. But the good thing is, if we get enough of these bosses and we actually get the ball of bandage or cube of meat boy, then, I mean, that's great, ultimately. When you get that, it's super powerful. Okay, we will take this. I suppose we'll look in the Devil Deal, although it's not likely we're going to take anything. Yeah, none of these grant soul hearts, so kind of out of the question. Yeah, if we were still doing our buddy thing, then Ghost Baby would be awesome. But since I think we're going to take the book, especially since we're this far in the challenge, farther than we've ever gotten, by far. Well, not by far, by 1 character. I'm not trying to take risks here, even at the expense of something more interesting for the video. Even though the box, doubling all our familiars, which is kind of Lilith's thing, would be fun and honestly good enough to win. I think I just need to secure our HP. So, yeah, I just had to determine if it's worth it to go for Bookworm right now, and I don't know if it is. It might be worth it to touch 1 more book, maybe, for 1 soul heart, but I don't want to go down to 1 HP on the next floor. So let me think about this. Unfortunately, we never got to go to that key beggar. We never got into our item room. I mean, we could always go to the curse room. So, what do we do here? There's not really any benefit of touching any one of these books at this point, over any of the other ones, because Book of Secrets, we don't have any bombs to get anywhere, even if we know where they are. So, yeah, I think we are going to... Well, no, because if we touch 1, are we really going to be able to get back out and re-grab this book before taking damage again? I don't think we will. Alright. That settles it. We kind of got to make the tough decision to just leave it there. I don't want to accidentally lower my HP, especially the fact that we're doing this for the sake of getting HP. I really would hate to just accidentally die due to low HP when I really don't need to have. So we will simply continue on. And we're already past the floor of Downpour, so that's off the table already. So we don't get our double boss item floor, unfortunately. Okay, there could be a... Oh, these are the spider ones, never mind. I was going to say there could be one of those gray flies I need to be careful of, but... Yeah, I don't really like this either, though. Thank you to Succubus for just killing everything that we can't reach. Really amazing. Swallowed M80. Taking damage has a 50% chance for Isaac to explode. Doesn't destroy blood donation machines or confessionals. I mean, might as well. It's just like a retaliation thing. I wonder if Succubus's damage scales with ours or if he's just his own thing. Yeah, let's do a double room here. Ooh, see, this is where we need range. Or Succubus. I guess Succubus kind of just acts as our ranged thing. His area of effect is so big that, like, we don't even need to fire this guy because he's bound to hit him pretty soon here. Although we might be able to reach him if I do this. Nice. Okay. We can't go in the item room yet. Okay, there's another 2 soul hearts. Amazing. Down goes a boss. I hope that this run doesn't just, like, absolutely suck with getting no keys or something, because we really are not getting hardly any at all. We're getting plagued. It's like that one run where we didn't have any, where we got Curse of the, whatever it's called, over and over again. We may be stuck with no keys over and over again. Not to jinx it, but... Which, by the way, if we do only find 1 key, I'm not immediately going to go for the item room again, because, until I explore the whole floor, that is, because there could definitely be a planetarium now. And I'd rather go in a planetarium than a regular item room. Do we just fight the boss real quick while we're here? No, we don't. Not yet. Because we could boost our devil chance somehow. We also could gain more health. We could gain better items. We could get a key. Thank you. We also could go in the shop. Because there is a chance that we could buy another key, plus buy something else like a soul heart. But also, soul hearts aren't really a thing right now. We do have Steam sale too, though. Okay, fine. We'll go in here. Thank you. I will buy the key immediately. And yeah, I think we're going to buy Buddy in a Box. And we're going to buy the soul heart. Maybe I should have bought the sack or the bomb. But that's okay. Okay, so we're sitting at 1 key. Let's go see if there's a planetarium. I'm going to do the big room right now just because we have only 2 charges left on our book. That way we ensure that we use it efficiently. Obviously getting something like BFF would be huge for us on this run. Or even like the buddy, any of those buddy trinkets, like the homing buddy tier or the one that makes your fire rate go up. Okay, these red flies usually aren't a big problem because you can kind of just sit still and they shoot around you. I am going to try to go for this nickel. Thank you. And I guess we'll go for it here as well. I'm getting a little better at doing those, going through the spike thing. It does make it a lot easier when you're on keyboard too, because you can go perfectly diagonal. Okay. This room is a little scary. I hear explosions going everywhere. Let's just stay as far away as we can with our limited range. Alright. We do have a lot of health now, so I'm almost tempted to do this sacrifice room, but I don't know if I'm that confident yet. And Yeah, I better do a full clear, just in case there's a planetarium. At least with our one key situation. I feel like I've got to. I am probably willing to go to the curse room, though. Considering our health, at the very least. Okay, we get the bomb. I'm curious what that does with car battery. Drops 2 large bombs. Okay. So, you know what? What if there's a secret room? Dang it, it's not either of those places. I was going to say, then we could bomb our way into something. Okay, second thought. What if there's a secret room here? There was. Okay. Loads of money. What else was in the shop? Anything? The sack? I probably should go buy the sack because that could give us another key. Also, I am remembering the time when you could go into boss challenge rooms as long as you only had 1 red heart or less. Yeah, those were the good old days. Okay, just some blue spiders. And yeah, there's for sure no planetarium, so you know what? Let's just go in the item room real quick. On our way. Aquarius is great, because I feel like with this character, we kind of are going to be backing away from enemies all the time anyways. Funny that it's yellow. I guess makes sense, because we took the number 1. Alright, what are we getting from this sack here? A key! Amazing. We'll buy the bomb too. And Ace of Clubs is great as well. We pretty much are guaranteed to get a lot of bombs at some point. In fact, because of that, I will waste a bomb on that guy just for the deal chance. And I think we're good to go. If there's somewhere that looks obvious for the super secret room, like probably there, yeah, we'll put a bomb here. Might as well play this a couple times. Maybe we'll go to Soul Heart. Nope. The damage up that we got from Incubus, I thought we got it from the... It was timed perfectly that I thought we got it from the Confessional, but... Alright, let's do this. Alright, this guy is usually not too bad. Brimstone is a little scary, but his health is so low that this boss usually doesn't last long enough to really pose that much of an issue for us. Another range up. I guess I won't complain considering we do need a range up, even though normally this is pretty much like the worst item you can get from a boss. Yeah, let's continue onwards. No Devil Deal, unfortunately. Okay, we're not going to use our key there. Alright, another 2 soul hearts. Quickly, our health pool is becoming very good. So I'm pretty much, even with just soul hearts, I'm not really scared to go for the devil deals. Sure. That room looked like it sucked anyways. Soul heart, that's great. Perfect place to use one of our bombs that we just got. And a key. Okay, so we're looking fine now on these consumables. I'm still holding out hope for a planetarium, though. Wow, how did I not get hit on either of those? That's crazy. Alright, I'm going to try to plant my guy here. That kind of sucked. Okay. What am I doing? This room is horrible. Especially with Lilith, I can't, like, get my guy lined up very well. Okay. Dude. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, that was bad. Luckily, to a small degree, we can afford to play slightly bad. Because of our health. Ouch. Okay, but no more. No more, no more. We're done with the bad things now. Okay, we get basically a soul heart for 1 bomb. I don't care for the pill, but I will hold it for now. Feels like there's a super secret there, but I'm not that confident. Also, could there be a secret room? No, not there. Maybe here? Yes, indeed. Okay, mini-boss in here is not that bad because that means we get no mini-boss in our store. And stores are pretty much really valuable for us at this point because of the Steam sale that we took. So I'd love to see it, as well as all this money. It's amazing. Let's see what's down here. There's the store. Okay, so I think we just immediately buy this and check out, or I mean use it in the room here. Of course it's the poop. That sucks. I should have left it there in case we got some sort of reroll. So there was still a pedestal in the item room, but that's okay. What is this? The Empress? What exactly does this do again? For 60 seconds, plus 2 health, and tears rate. Oh, okay, cool. Sure, works for me. No, we might go back for that if it seems like a good idea. We're at the boss already. You know what? I'm just gonna do it real quick. See if we get a devil deal. Well, we gotta go back for the item room, obviously. Ouch. Okay, this guy's going crazy. Why is he so hard to dodge? Alright, especially now that he's gonna be running in all this creep that we are setting, he's pretty much done for. Okay, we do get the devil deal. There's our level 2 cube of meat boy. Or just cube of meat at this point. The quarter is pretty lame. Pretty lame. I am going to take it, though, because we have the health and we have Steam sale. So, that pretty much ensures we can buy out, like, every shop now. So, yeah, let's just do it. And then we'll go look for the item room now. There was nothing else in here, was there? No. Okay. Guess we're going this way. And at this point, I will go into the shop. I mean, the item room as soon as we find it, because even if there is a planetarium, we have already... We have enough keys to access both. And I do miss my ability to triple all of our buddies, but I also probably would be missing our health right now if it wasn't for this thing, because I don't think we've found any soul hearts naturally besides this book yet, besides that first one we found before the book, right? So I mean, we would definitely be suffering right now if not for that. Granted, we did take a devil deal. We took a couple devil deals. We took the Buddy in a Buddy in a Box from the shop. Anyways, I stand by my decision on this book. I think it was the right play. I'm gonna go in here as well. Creep versus creep. There's 2 soul hearts back. So we basically got a net positive soul heart out of that curse room. Okay, we get one of these rare spectral champions. Okay. And Aquarius putting in work against a lot of these enemies. Where did we get this leech from? Like, actually, where did he come from? Is this a Lilith-specific thing? Oh, you know what? I think she comes with the passive ability of Cambion Inception. This card is amazing. Or if we get hit X amount of times, we just generate some type of demon buddy. I'm guessing that's where he came from. I'm pretty sure. Hemolacria is amazing, especially with our fire rate that we have. And this is what am I saying? You don't really need big range for this item. In fact, when you have too big of a range, it kind of makes it harder to fire. So I'll take this any day. I do like the idea of this Reverse Empress card. I'm just going to use it on this random room here just to use it. But the Emperor card, I mean, that wins us runs right there. So let's just see. Although I could have used this to take a Devil Deal, I'm not now realizing. Basically like a double effective strength card. Okay, I mean, this is part one of that synergy I was talking about earlier. Unfortunately, we no longer have that item, but if we find a different cool active item, you know, later on, and we already have enough health, then, you know, there's an argument to be made that we'll leave this book behind, but I think it was necessary at the beginning to secure our place in this run. So I still don't feel bad about it. And yeah, let's go. I just almost practically chugged the rest of my Mountain Dew. I don't know why. I had no reason to. What is this? Buddy in a box? That is like one of the craziest looking ones I've ever seen. It looks super cool though. Holy cow. Dang. It amazes me how many Buddy in a boxes there are. I still to this day see new ones like almost every single time. I don't know if I've ever even seen duplicate ones. Glass cannon, not really interested, but I'll take some money. I kind of, if we don't end up buying anything from the shop, especially this is the last shop, we'll definitely be back to try to buy out the claw machine. See what else is in there. What is with these rooms with the turrets and these shielded enemies? That sucks. It's like the worst thing ever. For this. Is a close second. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a secret room here. Never mind. Alright, Stone Buddy. You're blocking my shots. Whoa, didn't even notice you. There we go. A key! Oh, nice. I think our little buddy has flash damage shots. That's kind of cool. Okay, we can blow up this easily. And yep, still looking for something. Also, because of the nature of Succubus, where it boosts our damage, it boosts it, like, I think percentage based. Our higher damage stat from Hemolacria, we're actually getting a greater damage boost now from Succubus than we were with the lower damage stat. So that is another reason why Hemolacria was definitely a good idea. And we're pretty much max health now, so that's amazing. Okay, there's part 2 of the of our synergy, of our bookworm transformation. I do like that book, but not as much as health. Maybe a secret room here. I'm gonna try to get the soul hearts as well. Nice. Or I mean the blue fires. And you know what? I'm tempted to blow up some of these guys too, just for the sake of deal chance. The reason I blew up that one is because I couldn't see if it had the nickel on it. So just in case I wanted to do it, because it could have given us a nickel. Okay, let's see what we got. Nothing great. Looks like we're doing the claw machine. Although I will buy this. A dime, okay. I'm pretty sure we don't get any more deal chance, do we? No. Eraser's fun. I'm just not that good at it, and I don't know. I know it's like one of those items that a lot of people claim is like top tier, but I've just never really been... I mean, I think I'm just not good at using it, but... yeah, I don't know. Not as huge fan, personally. We probably should stop by the curse room, too. Considering our health situation. Okay. Alright, surely we can get all 3 items out of this claw machine, right? We have so much money. So much money. Okay, there's one. Ooh, yeah, stopwatch. Amazing. Please, give it to me. Please, give it to me. Come on, please. It's crazy when this happens. Thank you. Okay. And we got 1 shot on Tech Point 5. I mean, that would be amazing too, but yeah, I won't hold my breath. Is there any other way for us to get more money? Not really. I mean, we could do the sacrifice room, but I don't really want to. I'm just reading about Glass Cannon. Yeah, I mean... No. Seems risky. Oh yeah, duh, I can do this. This will give us money, a little bit. Nice. There's one more tap we can take. Ah, okay. So if we get 3 more cents again. I mean, Tech Point 5 is so good. Like, I've got to try to get it, right? There's a battery in there for more health. You know what? Our health situation is really good. Okay, I think we just gotta go here. Oh, I mistimed it. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna use maybe just these 2 soul hearts on here. Get 1 more tap. Yay, we got it. Okay. Very nice. And we get 1 soul heart back. Oh yeah, that's so amazing. Oh, and it shoots from me as well, so that's great. That's a little bit of damage coming from our actual character model. In fact, there was a challenge, I don't remember which one. One of those challenge runs where you can't shoot and you have to damage enemies by doing something like blowing stuff up or using orbitals. I don't remember. But one of the challenge runs where you have a blindfold on, I ended up winning it. And what actually made it really easy is the fact that I had Tech Point 5. It's just that powerful. I mean, it's supposed to be just like this little additional damage tick, but it's like... It is good enough to essentially just, like, win you a run sometimes. Like, it works almost as just good enough to be a primary damage source. Despite the fact that it shoots, you know, at random intervals, it's like... It's definitely good enough to work. So, we already found the secret room and everything else, so I think we just go. Yeah, let's do it. Especially our number 1 tears rate, I think is coming into play, helping it shoot as fast as it is. And I don't think Haemolacria is really slowing it down. Maybe it's just a separate, like, constant tears rate that it has, despite your character's tears rate. But yeah, it does feel like it's shooting very quickly for all things considered. Yeah, we're just gonna do this, play it safe. We move on. So far, Lilith has not been as bad as I was thinking it would be. Granted, we are coming straight off of The Lost, where pretty much any character is going to be easier than that, so... Okay. We do have a charge. I think I'm going to wait until I get hit once, and then I'll use it, just to maximize our soul heart usage. That would be nice if we had flying, but I don't want to take damage just to open that chest. Although, maybe I should. I mean, we have so much health. Plus, 2 soul hearts ready to go. Okay. Sure. Nothing. But we do get 2 pills of the same type, which does make me probably want to take it, just in case. I always say I'm willing to take pills most of the time when there's 2 of them, because it's either going to be a double positive or a single negative. And it was a double positive. Double range up. And still our range is just like, okay. It's not even like that good. But it's definitely like, it's not bad. Ooh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's better. I know this helps us get health even quicker, but we already have car battery. It's not like we really need the 1 less room charge. Okay, I really don't like these enemies, but it seems like we can kill them fast enough that it doesn't really matter. Okay, where's the boss? Maybe this way? Doesn't look like it. There's another range up. I'm not going to take this random pill, though. Yeah, we really have no need for any more money at this point. I am glad that we got to use, like, all the money that we had in one way or another. Even though Steam Sale didn't, like, do anything crazy for us. What hurt me? Was there, like, a creep there that I didn't see? There must have been. Okay, well, I guess I'll use this now. Okay. Nice. I love this. A bunch of them got trapped on that little island there. Made it a lot easier. Alright, who's the boss gonna be? Oh yeah, this will give us our little meat boy. Oh wait, no, this is gonna give us the conquest pony, huh? So never mind. Hopefully we'll get a devil deal, though. Okay, there's our devil deal. This is flying, so I could go do that white chest, but I don't really care to fly all the way to the other side of the map just for that. Although this is a pretty good active item. I'm curious if it does anything with our car battery. It does not. Just in case we have Krampus in here, I'll take this. Okay, Rotten Baby is an instant take here, considering our high damage stat. And yeah, I think we take this as well. And basically because of that, that locks us in to keep the book, as much as the pony's kind of cool. But that's okay. We're going to be doing some massive damage with these blue flies, and yeah, should be a easy victory here. By the way, I've put some thought into if and when I finally complete this Ironman challenge. I was thinking about what I would do next. Like, what would be my next big series or challenge? And I have an idea. I don't know if I should announce it yet or let it be a surprise, but since I'm talking about it, I guess I'll tell you. It's not like confirmed or anything, but what I'm thinking of right now is I don't know what I would call it, like maybe the challenge of all challenges or something. But basically like the Ironman like this, except I have to go through in order through all of the challenges back to back and beat them all in a row. Because I was trying to think of like, at first the only thing coming to my mind was like, oh, I could do some sort of like, what do you call it, like character win streak, go to certain, because I see a lot of people do stuff like, they do have like a randomizer that makes them go with a certain character to a certain boss, and that's really fun. Although, a couple things I don't like about it. One, I don't like when you are forced to go to bosses that have like prerequisites to go that direction, such as Hush needing a time limit, or Delirium needing to get lucky with the portal, or like Mega Satan you have to get angel deals, because you never know. Sometimes runs you can't do that. Granted, there's an argument to be made that it could be a skill issue if you can't get those requirements in a run. But I don't know if I love that part of it, as well as a lot of people do it. So in an attempt to stand out on YouTube, I probably won't do that either, or at least I want to do something else as well, even though, because that I might do that because it's fun. But so I want to do something unique is what I'm saying. And I've never seen anyone do this Ironman challenge before, but I've also never seen anyone do a challenge Ironman, I guess. So yeah, there's a chance that that is what I will do after this. Granted, it could be years until I complete this Ironman challenge, who knows? Or it could be this run. But yeah, I was just thinking ahead. Luckily, it does look like we're going to win this run. I don't want to, say that too soon, but we're at the very least going to get a little bit farther today. Let's move on up. I can't remember who comes after Lilith either. Is it Keeper already? It's either like Keeper or Forgotten, I think. Which will be a challenge in its own right. Okay, we get a card. Ooh, yeah, we'll just use it right now. See where it takes us. It's gonna be the Brimstone. Nah, that's okay. There is an interesting synergy with Brimstone and what's it called? Himalacria. Reversed Hangman. Ooh, we get a black heart. Oh yeah, we do. We get another demon baby. Thanks to Lilith. So that's yet another heart generator. Okay. Why am I tempted to just use the Emperor card in here? It's a bad idea, but we have so much health. I'm just lazy. I want to do it. I want to get to the items on the next floor. Even though, yeah, the safer option would be to use the Emperor card on the next floor. If I was actually, like, desperate for winning. I mean, if I was desperate in terms of, like, I didn't think I was going to win, then I would have definitely done that, but that's okay. Whoa. Also, the stopwatch being the hidden goat of this episode. Totally, making it easy to dodge all these attacks and stuff like that. Okay, down goes Isaac. We got a charge on deck. We're looking pretty unstoppable at this point. We get a second leech buddy. Okay, do we want to get crazy with it? I don't know what Tiny Planet does with Himalacria, but it's probably not good. We take this, why not? Actually, you know what? We have full health. I might as well just do this and see what other items we get. I'm not going to take Tiny Planet. Yeah, we have enough health now. We don't need that. Even though there was a charge on deck. Curse of the Blind. Okay. Blind Tears. Oh, yikes. That's disgusting. What? Does Ludo not work with, I mean, I'm glad that it's not working, but does Ludo not work with, Incubus? Or Himalacria or something? That's very strange. But I will not complain. Ouch. Honestly, though, if Ludo was working as, like, it normally does here, that could have been, like, bad enough to ruin the run, especially since we lost our health generator, so I'm glad that that is not the case here. Because we did take Ludo I mean, it's been a while now. I think it was like a Maggie run or something where we took Ludo, and it nearly killed us. We did win, but it was like a huge downgrade in our damage when we took it. But there was another run where we took Ludo and we had Brimstone, and I think it was our Zazel run recently. And that one worked out great. Ludo Brimstone is definitely a goated synergy. Okay, get some more spiders. Alright, hoping for some chests. We have 0 luck, so I'm not holding my breath. But still would be nice to get like an extra item or two. Okay, and there's the boss already, so it's looking like a GG here. I wonder how, I mean, it's not hard to see why the name Blue Baby arose, but I wonder who started that, because obviously the character's name is actually just question mark, question mark, question mark. So I feel like the fan name, name for what Blue Baby is, could have been several things, like Mystery Baby, Dead Isaac, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, thank you all for watching. We're going to say no to Delirium, and we're going to secure this victory. Yeah, let's see who we're going to be on next. That was a surprisingly smooth going episode. Gonna be the Keeper next, so that's gonna be a little scary. Granted, yeah, because we're only gonna have 3 health the entire run. So similar to the Lost, just not as bad. Except for that he cannot fly. So it's gonna be hard, but I think we can do it. He starts with the wooden nickel too. So one thing I'll have to remember is, and I'm sure I'll talk about this in the episode, is leave some money on the ground so that we can constantly refill on health if we do take damage. But yeah, if we can win with the Keeper, the Apollyon should be free, the Forgotten shouldn't be too bad, Bethany shouldn't be too bad, and Jacob and Esau, that's going to be a rough one for sure. But yeah, until next time, it's going to be the Keeper. We got this, and I have confidence, at least through the first half of this character wheel. I think we can do it. And then we'll start on the tainted characters, and we will officially be halfway through the challenge. So hopefully we get to that point. I'll stop saying the same things over and over again now, but thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Bye.